Hello, welcome to the Cassette review. I'm Glyph Dice, and today we're reviewing Celebrating Digital Artifacts by Dante Ajeto. In length, this album is just under 60 minutes long and is dubbed on a C60 cassette tape. It cost $10 plus shipping. It was released on Bedlam Tapes, making this the 9th tape release from this label. So, let's get to it. Here is the front. Here is the side. And here is the back. So normally I just talk from this point and move it around, but this J card has a lot more going on. There are 3 extra panels on this. It is huge. So I guess we'll just start off here at the front. So it's really just the digital artwork sort of stretch across. Nice spacing on the lettering here, and it was folded really well, so it's quite nice. I think the white is a bit difficult. There could have been a bit more of a bezel or like an edge on the white because it does sort of fade onto some of the lighter parts, but you can still definitely read it. So when we get to this stuff, really difficult to fit in the camera here, but yeah, we have the sort of Dante Mars symbol, 5 of them here, and then this really long, there's like 4 paragraphs here of like text that's in illegible language or illegible font, but you can either go and look for the font and then translate it that way, or do like I did where I manually translated it by using the track list down here because it's given both in normal and here. So I did that, and it's actually quite an interesting read. It goes into like the themes and what the album, sort of the deeper meanings behind the album, so that's cool. And of course there is the track list down here. It doesn't include a certain amount of tracks, I'll get to that later, but yeah, they didn't put everything here, but it does have all the main ones, and it gives the sides as well, which is really nice. We'll move on now to the tape. So yes, here is the A side, and here is the B side. So it's on a transparent blue, and this is probably one of the first tapes, I think, where it is the very first tape from Bedlam where they've used pad printing instead of stickers. I think it's pretty nice. They have like the sides here and Bedlam number, and they also give the tracks, which is on each side. I really love when tape labels do that, where you're able to really easily tell by either looking at the J card or at the tape which tracks are on which, was really nice. The logo here, the Bedlam logo, I think it's a little small. I think they should have made it bigger because with the pad printing it just didn't turn out that great. If they made it bigger, I think it would have looked a bit nicer. But oh, also there is a soft window as is usual for Bedlam releases. So that's pretty much it for the tape. Move on to the reverse side of the J card, which also has a lot going on. So here's what I was saying about the tracks. It has the track 1 through 5, which are generally, they're quite short tracks with mostly dialogue or monologue on them in the album, but I think it's actually a good idea that they put it on the back here because it sort of pushes the idea of that the album has in terms of its themes, sort of like loss of artistic integrity, or not integrity, but yeah, I guess listen to the album. And then we have some nice artwork here, and something that's really cool is usually when a J card has this many, even one extra panel, they don't bother to do a reversible J card, but you can actually use this as a reversible J card. So unfortunately the paper grade isn't the best, and you can see a bit of tearing when you try and fold it, but it's still really nice that they put the thought into that, and it really does look great. The 2 blues together do look great. So that's, I guess, pretty much it. So this is unfortunately out of stock completely. It was an edition of 75, which is a good bit bigger than the usual Bedlam ones, but it did sell out relatively fast. If you really want to buy one, you're probably gonna have to watch Discogs quite carefully or quite closely, and then you're gonna have to pay a quite large sum for this one because it is a great tape. So in the end, I really would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm kind of breaking the rule set, the scoring system that I had usually for tapes with this, but because they sort of did something new with the extra panel J card having being reversible, I'm sort of giving them extra points on that. So it is very, very close to being an absolutely outstanding, perfect tape. So that is pretty much it. So thanks for watching and goodbye.